Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video I'm gonna be talking about this little car that you see over here, which is Renault Twingo. And recently has happened lots of weird things, and one of them is the case with this car, which is kind of strange. This is with manual gearbox, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have removed this lid over here, the side panel that is covering the fifth gear. This is the fifth gear of the car, and the problem with this car was that only the fifth gear can be engaged and nothing else. First, second, third, fourth and reverse gears were not available. There was nothing that was obvious that the problem was with it. Everything seemed fine with this car, so it was kind of strange and puzzling, and I ended up disassembling the side of the gearbox because I didn't want to remove the gearbox from the car, and actually found the cause of these problems. I'm gonna try to just get in beneath the car so I can show you and explain a little bit better. Over here, I don't know how to show you, and I'm gonna try my best. This rod over here obviously is for the fifth gear, which is this gear over here, and behind it, this is the rod that is for third and fourth gear, and on top of it there is another rod that is over here for first and second gear, and this kind of bulky one is the rod for reverse. So what happened was that, let me try to show you the bottom rods. I'm gonna move the light a bit. So the bottom rods are sticking a bit, I don't know if you can tell, and they are fine, but the problem actually was with this bigger rod over here, which is for the reverse. And the strangest thing had happened. This was kind of in between, in the middle, kind of half the pad for this to be engaged was kind of on the middle way, and this is the lock for the gear. There is this metal bolt that is securing the gear through this opening over here, and over here there is one more opening, and this gear had stuck in a way. The gearbox selector was out of its place on neutral, but the gear was still in the middle of the way, so this was blocking the other gears, and it was kind of awkward, and no other gear was available except the fifth, because this rod is separate from the other two, as you can see, and the shifter, the gear selector, was able to go over there, and luckily this was easy fix. It took me some time to figure out what the reason was, because this is exactly the same gearbox as the one on the Clio that I did a while back, but it was a while, so I didn't actually remember the proper position of the rods, so I had to just ask my brother to move the rods, the gear shift selector, and to guess what is wrong, but I was able to fix it, and now all the gears are working. I'm gonna try to show you. I know I didn't show you before when the car was broken, but I think you'll be able to imagine that this was the only available gear, which is fifth gear over here, and we had no, this is the reverse, Now it can be engaged and disengaged. And we have first and we have second and we have third and fourth gear, which was kind of strange to have only fifth gear on this car. And yeah, so not very interesting, but kind of puzzling and weird problem to run into. And one more weird thing has happened. I want to show you. The belt is over here still. This is the timing belt on the Lancia that I did. I don't know if you watched any of those videos, and I know it wasn't very interesting project, but this belt is almost brand new. It has only 5,000 kilometers, or it is kind of in a backyard of 3,000 miles. I don't know. Since I installed this thing, it is almost new. This thing had to last at least 60,000 kilometers or 4 to 5 years, but you can see how it ripped. I didn't made a video about this. I had to remove the head once again and replaced some valves. I actually have them over here. These were the valves. You can see how bent this is. 3 of them actually were in this state. This is the most obvious one, the one that took the bigger hit, so I'm gonna try to show you this as best as I can. And I had to take the head off the car once again and replace some valves, new gasket, of course, new timing belt kit and water pump. So this took some work and was kind of strange to happen. I don't know why, but still. And one more strange thing that I'm gonna have to deal with. This just came in. I don't repair other people's cars anymore, but this is just a guy that I know that has this problem, friend of sorts. So this car is almost brand new, but the other day he got hit over here. I don't know how to show you this bent. I don't know if you can tell how bent this door is and the sides of the car, and I'm gonna have to deal with this as well. I didn't want to jump into this project because it may seem that it is not a big deal, but for me it is a big deal. The car is almost brand new. It doesn't have, I think, only 3 years since it was manufactured, and it is kind of shame that she got hit this way, but I'm gonna have to deal with this as well. So bunch of weird things that are keeping me from dealing with the Mercedes. You can see how sad he's looking, sitting over there for God knows how long time already. I'm gonna have to jump into that project, but for the time being I'm gonna have to deal with these issues before that. So the happy news are that this one is ready. I'm gonna assemble it and I'm gonna get it out of here. Thank you for watching. I hope that this was interesting for you. If this is the case, you may consider subscribing, sharing, commenting, liking this video. So stay safe and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye for now.